What's going on, guys? Troy at Mountain Man Treasure here, and I've got to wait on the girls.
Mountain Man Treasures.
Welcome into the channel, guys. My name is Troy. I'm a part-time reseller based in Montana. I work at a radio station during the day, and then afternoon, evening, that's reselling time. And it turns out now, for the last couple years almost, it's YouTube time as well. And I think one of the most effective tools for learning how to effectively resell is watching what sold videos. And so I like to do those. Usually it's a couple times a week, but you know what? It's been a week since we've done a what sold, and Mountain Mama, Mountain Kid had to run into Target for a minute. So I said, you know what? You guys go in. I'm going to sit in the car and do my what sold. So that's what we're doing. So this is, at this point now, a week's worth of what solds. And for purposes of the video, the good news is that there were some slow days in here, but there's still going to be a fair number of things that sold here. So I'm going to try and get through them as quickly as I can. We don't want this video to be overly long. So the first thing that sold here is this quick screen magnetic insect protection mosquito mesh screen. I got all the key words in there. Essentially, it's one of those little screens that have the magnets in it that clip together on your door to keep the bugs out. And I got this at a recent garage sale, paid $1 for it, and it sold for $29.47. Free shipping. So we don't make a ton, but we were $1 in, and the sell-through rate on these is really, really high. So it was easy money. Why not? The next thing that we sold, if you guys follow me on Instagram, you saw this. We sold Stone Cold Steve Austin. You saw that in the cookie jar pickup. He lasted about a day. He sold very, very quickly. We paid, I guess, we paid $100 for everything. And that's what I was saying, was he would probably pay off most of it. And sure enough, I took an offer of $99 plus shipping for Stone Cold. And yeah, you got to take out fees and all that, but he basically is going to pay for most of it, and everything else is profit. Now, we did already send one of these cookie jars to a viewer, so Stone Cold actually puts us now into the profit. So a good little sale there. And then we sold an audiobook. This is Terry Savelle Foy. It's Learn the Language of Success. I picked this up at Goodwill for, I think it was $1.99. It might have been $2.99. I'm not positive. So $2 or $3, and we sold it on an offer that I sent out for $22.27 plus shipping. Now, most audiobooks don't do great, but this is one of the little self-help audiobooks, and it, you know, for whatever reason, it did a little bit better. So that was a nice little sale. And then I sold another one of the Game Wave games that I picked up from the local thrift. These things sold really, really well. This was Click, the mystery puzzle game. Sold this for $19.50, all profit at this point. Buyer paid shipping on that one. And then we sold some more of our tools. This Snapon, it is a vintage Snapon, a 3/8" drive, 9/16" shallow 6-point socket. This sold for $8.99 plus shipping. And then I sold this guy. This is a Damp It guitar humidifier. It helps protect your guitar, and they actually have them for multiple instruments. I picked this up. You haven't seen this. Went to a sort of a private pick with my buddy Aaron. He runs the thrift store. You've seen him before here and there on the channel. We basically had a pre-garage sale trip. Aaron got the good stuff. He was quicker. I'm more methodical. He's more of Tasmanian Devil. And plus, it was his guy. It was his lead. I kind of let him take the lead. And he got some really good stuff. So you're going to see what I got. You're going to see what he got coming up. This is one of the things that I got. I paid $50 for everything. This sold for $20.09. Free shipping, but we still make some good money on that. It was very, very cheap. Then we sold a fishing reel. I picked this up at a garage sale, community sale. I paid $2 for this guy and sold him for $14 plus shipping. And then another one of our sockets, this one from SK Tools. This is a 3-inch drive, again, a 3/4 inch deep socket. The deep sockets tend to be pretty good oftentimes, and this one sold for $4.99 plus shipping. That, again, all profit. We paid $15 for a bucket of these things, and I'm just randomly going through and listing them. And then this was one we picked up. This was a throw-in when I went and got all of those the dies that we've been selling for the die cut machines. I threw this in on the top of the pile, and turns out now it's sold $7.99 for the Lion King BandAid tin. It was empty. It was just the tin. Now, $7.99 free shipping. You don't make much. I did put this in a box because otherwise it'd get messed up, right? So it bumps up the weight a little bit, but we made a couple bucks, and it was a throw-in, essentially free. You know, and it was a cool little item, so I was glad to pick it up. And then another big sale here, this 5 Nights at Freddy's plush lot. This had Mangle, it had Springtrap, it had Bonnie, it had some cool plush in here. Put these guys together. Chris helped me out a lot, the Cajun reseller, for what things to sort of lot together, what to sell by itself, that sort of thing. This took a while, but I seem to sell 5 Nights to Australia. I don't know why. The first one, the single that sold, did not go to Australia. It went to Hawaii, but now this lot did go. We sold this for $242.41. Now that $242 Australian dollars, they sit around 75, 77 cents, right in that ballpark. I did the conversion on this just to figure it out. Once we convert it to US dollars, we take out the shipping, we take out the fees, we take out my initial buy cost, which was $29.99, I guess, $30 basically on this. Once we take all of that out, we profit about $100, net profit on these plush. I'm $100 for plush. Yes, sir. And then we've got a viewer sale. Now the first thing they picked up this U.S. Air Force Airman's spiral bound manual. This I picked up from a National Guardsman several summers ago, and now getting to the bottom of the manuals I got from him. This sold for $6.99 plus media mail shipping on this, and then they bought 3 more things that were all free shipping. We got the pink birthday pom-pom dog collar. That thing is really cool. The Marvel Avengers crop top shirt, and then a pile of vintage bighorn sheep 4x6 photos, which were really, really cool. We have some other photos. Some bighorn sheep in there and like some elk and stuff like that, but they picked up the bighorns. This was picked up by, like I said, by a viewer. I'm going to read the note here. We really like your channel. It's fun and different, eclectic, and Montana looks so cool. And they said thank you. So thank you. This from Amy, Eli, and Liana. So you guys, I hope you enjoy that stuff, and thank you so much for stopping in the store and picking up something like that. That's really, really cool. We sold some media in the last few days. This, the first really nice one, this Veggie Tales. I talked about this, that these can be pretty good titles to look for. This is All the Shows, Volume 3, Set 1. So keep an eye out for all the shows from Veggie Tales. This sold on an offer I sent out for $19.09, free media mail shipping on that. And then we sold some tech decks. I picked this up at, this was that sale where there was just a sea of people. And I grabbed a couple things that I thought were pretty good, and then I bolted because it was too many people, way too people-y. But we picked up these tech decks, and I know some of these can be worth quite a lot on their own. I just don't know which ones. I don't know what they are. And so I put them in one big lot. So we had 40 of them, put them up to auction, and they sold for $86 plus shipping. Pretty good. We paid $25 for the bag. So happy with that, and we actually had 2 lots out of this. Here's the second one, because some of them didn't have all the wheels. There was a bag of parts, stuff like that. So I separated them out and sold that as, tech decks, additional parts, stickers, that sort of thing. That auction went for $20.50 plus shipping. So more than $100 off our $25 investment, and I put it to auction right away, so it sold in a week. That's a pretty solid investment. This is our best media sale in some time. Are You Afraid of the Dark? A lot of kids of my age, this is like, oh, I remember that. This is a great series. Keep an eye out, though. As far as reselling, keep an eye out for these things, guys. They sell for really good money. Are You Afraid of the Dark TV series? This was season 1 through 5, and they were very clean. I picked this up at the garage sale where I picked up all the other media. It was just 1 block from my house, and I paid, I think it was $5 for this set, and it sold for $130 plus priority shipping. That's a fantastic sale for 5 sets of DVDs. $130, guys. Keep an eye out. If you find these new, you're looking at $300-400, I think. So, are you afraid of the dark? I'm not, but I love the money that it got me. This one, Axl Rose t-shirt, reinventing Axl Rose, a concert shirt. Not a vintage shirt, but still a cool shirt. $9.99 plus shipping. This part of a pile. You haven't seen these yet. I picked up, I think I pulled 30 shirts out of this guy's stack of shirts at a garage sale. He was asking $1 a piece. I said, hey, if I get all of these, how about $20? He said sold. So we're less than $1 into each of these. Now, some of them a little bit higher end, most of them fairly basic, around this price point, but that's hundreds of dollars we're ultimately going to make off of that one pickup. And they're easy. And they're size 2X, some of them, and size 3X, some of them. So good size. And this was the first to sell out of that. And then we actually sold another out of that, and it was actually to a viewer. First, let me show you what it is. It's this Macho Man Randy Savage yellow wrestling shirt. This is a cool look. And we got Amanda. Amanda stopped in and said, good morning from Oregon. Was watching your video with some coffee. Decided to flip the pages of your store. I'm an 80s teenager, so this is perfect. Thank you. Thank you, Amanda. This is awesome. This was a cool shirt, and excited to send this out to a viewer. Thank you again so much. When you guys come in the store, it's so cool. And when you do, feel free to send me an offer. I like making good deals for our viewers. And then we've got some international sales, actually. This Sony OEM battery pack. This is for a portable DVD player. This was part of, I bought a DVD player in the little zip case and everything like that. It had a spare battery. So I put up the DVD player, still waiting for a buyer on that. But I sold the spare battery by itself for $43.54 plus international shipping through eBay's standard international delivery. This going up to Ontario, Canada. So that one, a pretty nice sale. Then we got another international sale. These vintage Bakelite flush receptacles. We call them plugins. When I was a kid, and I still call them a plug-in. I sold this for $9.98, but the buyer then paid $14 to have me send it to China, of all places. So some plugins headed to China. Another one, this one through a web interpret listing. So they got on the eBay website for the UK and picked this one up. This is the cat hat, Caterpillar. It sells pretty well. Had a little dirt never hurt embroidered on the bill. Cool hat. Sold for $21.30 Great British pounds. Again, conversion, shipping, fees, all that. We make $12 to $15 somewhere in that ballpark, I think. So a pretty good little sale there. Another hat. I love selling hats, and this one was a good one. This is from Epcot Center Test Track. The graphic you can see on there is in the shape of Disney. It's a Chevy Snapback. Cool hat. And this one sold for $31.49 plus shipping. That, I believe, also on an offer I sent out. I think I had it up at about $35 and sent out that offer and got a bite. Then we sold this Skylanders figure. I can't even remember where I picked this up at now, to be honest with you. And not a big sale, but they sold pretty well, so I did list it. $7.97 free shipping. Yeah, it's a sale. Sizzix, these another one of the dies. This is the Gadget Gears. This sold for $23.44 plus shipping. So really nice sale. Again, we're 100% in the profit on all of these dies. Keep an eye out for Tim Holtz, Holtz. That is a name that crafters apparently really like. So keep an eye out for this guy's stuff. Moving on, guess what? We sold another hat. This one, the Duke Blue Devils. This one sold for $22 plus shipping. This on an offer. Initially, he sent me, I think, 18. We bounced back and forth and settled in on 22. I was hoping to get closer to 25 on this hat, but you know what, it's off season now for basketball. If I don't take it now, it might sit around for a while. So yeah, we took that hat. I think I paid $1.99 for it. Good deal. Then we went, my daughter had a band concert a couple weeks ago. We were hungry when we got done with the band concert, and McDonald's was right there. So we picked up a couple Happy Meals. Actually, the kid is the only one that got a real meal, and Mountain Mom and I picked up a Happy Meal. And Happy Meals come with Happy Meal toys, and guess what? Sometimes they sell. We got home and I thought, you know what? I'm going to list them. And it was a quantity listing, so made it easy. We had 2 of them. This is the Thai Teeny Beanie. It's Sammy, the Great Horned Owl. And guess what? Sammy sold for $4.98 plus shipping. So I'm considering that 100% profit, because I bought the nuggets and I ate them, got my chicky nugs, and then we made $5. Cool. Then we sold a yellow safety vest. I picked this up early this summer at a garage sale, paid $1 for it, and it sold for $9.99 plus shipping. Another hat, Pheasants Forever. You've heard me talk about them recently because I picked up a whole bunch of them. I got a bunch of hats from Aaron, and there were a bunch of Pheasants Forever in there. I still have a whole bunch of hats that I need to get to from Aaron. There were a lot of them in there. And this one sold for $8.99 plus shipping. That's really the price point a lot of these sell at, is like the $10 to $12 range. Then we sold another one. Look right here, this Continental Tire. This one, it didn't have great comps, but it was a brand new hat. So I listed it anyway. And somebody sent me an offer of $7.50. And I took it because the comps, like I said, weren't great. There were a fair number of these out there. I'm nothing into it at this point, so why not, right? $7.50 plus the buyer paid shipping. And then we've got another media. This is the Shield, the same place where I picked up all those T-shirts. The guy had some movies that I sifted through. And after I made the deal with the T-shirts, I said, hey, I'm going to keep looking around. And I went in and picked up some media, including this guy. This is the Shield, the complete series, and it sold for $24.78 plus the buyer paid shipping. We paid, I think it was $35 for all of the media. And so this one gets us well on our way to paying off that with the first sale. Then actually we sold another one. This was one I got from that guy as well, Brightburn. And interestingly, this didn't come, all of his movies, they had the Blu-ray, but they didn't have the DVDs. So I made sure that's in all of the listings that, hey, this is Blu-ray only. And I priced it under what it would be if it had the DVD Blu-ray. And thought, you know what, for the deal I got, it's still going to be worth it. And we sold another one here, this $8.99 plus shipping. So we're essentially even now. On these. Maybe one more will get us even and into the profit officially, but we're basically even now on those movies, and we've got a whole bunch of them left. And then, how about this one? Check this out. The rare giant Kerplunk party game. You can play this indoors, you can play it outdoors. Generally, people are going to play it outside, and I picked this up last summer. I knew it was going to sit a while because it's an outside game, and so now that the weather's warming up, people are playing outside games, and this thing sold for fantastic money. It sold for $83.74 plus shipping to, this one's going to Los Angeles. So if you find this one, pick it up. I think I paid $5 for this last summer at a garage sale. This is a discontinued game. Looks like a fun party game, and so people will pay up if this is one that they enjoy. These are hard to find complete. Very often the listings you see are for parts or repair or replacement pieces, or, you know, hey, this doesn't have all the sticks, doesn't have all the balls. So mine was unique because it was complete, and that's why it sold for really good money. So that's what I got for you today, guys. One other thing, Lisa, also known as the Jersey Gypsy Girl, she stopped by and bought us a coffee, and she said, hey, do the do on this one. She said, buy a do with this. So thanks so much for stopping by and for doing that. If you want to do the whole buy me a coffee thing, it is down below in the link description, along with my email address and Instagram. If you want to follow us on Instagram, we do put up solds and random tips and stuff like that on there. I try to make that worth a follow. So go check us out on Instagram. And if you've got a question, shoot me an email. I'm more than happy to, sometimes slow getting back just with everything that's going on here. essentially got 3 jobs, right, between eBay, the radio, and YouTube. So sometimes I do get behind in getting back, but I will get back with you if you shoot me an email. This video, of course, now getting a little bit longer because we had a lot of things to get through in terms of what sold, but now we've done that. So that's all I've got for you, but I do want to mention you should go on over to Flips Finds Fun again tonight. They've got the bracket tournament going on, and I beat John Cincinnati Picker last week, guys. So head on over. I've got shad juice tonight. It's going to be tough, but I think I can do it. I had some good finds this week, and so Coach Jimmy, put me in the game. I'm ready. I think we can take down shad juice. Show up tonight and see how it plays out. I'm excited. It'll be fun. It's at 9 p.m. Eastern over on Flips Finds Fun, and we're getting him really close. He's almost up to 1,000. I know we had some people from the channel go over and subscribe to him last week. I'd love it if you didn't subscribe over there. He and Brittany, and they got the kiddo. I mean, this is a fantastic channel. So go check it out if you're somebody that loves good reselling content. That's one that you can add to your list. I'm going to be there tonight, so I'll see you in the chat, and if I don't see you there, I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.